Good afternoon. It is the start of December. I've not done this challenge before. It's organised by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Louise Heinzel. Let me get those up there for you. Sorry, this sun's going to be a pain, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll put links to their channel. You probably know them anyway, but yeah, so watching Barbara and Louisa this morning, they've made doors, but we don't use them until the 31st of December, so interesting. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but anyway, so yeah, I've had a thought. Let me run you through it. So what I'm thinking is, let me put this out of the way. I've got three, because we don't, well, I don't know, they know, but I don't know what the use of the door is going to be at the end. I was thinking I would do, I don't know how to describe this. So the idea is we make a little door that Effy will fit through. I haven't printed him out. I don't know whether to or not, but I don't know. So what I thought, hang on, let me get the brain in gear. This is my folder, my book that I'm going to be filling up for December. So I'm looking at the spacing here. So yeah, what I thought I'd do is cut a flap here, and I think Effy needs to live in like a burrow, a bit like it's gone. I can't remember what they're called. It's where they live in a little house in the woods, and it's just completely gone out of my mind. So that's what I'm going to kind of do, and I want to do, if I say like a tunnel, so obviously get the hole smaller and smaller inside. I'm just going to do it because I am waffling and I haven't got a clue what I'm trying to talk about. Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah, you know, like the hobbit hole. That's the word I couldn't think of. There we are. It came out. So I've got 3 cards. They're 5x7. Are they even that big? I don't know. Let me get the tape. Let me get the... Yeah, they are. 5x7. I think that'll do. This might not work. You might not see this video. So, I don't know. You can't actually see. But over the side, let me just tilt you slightly. Over the side here, I've got some cut out shapes and things like that I'm going to decorate my hobbit hole with. See, it's coming back to me now, hobbit. And I cut those out. Right, Effie, you need to go over there. I've used these dies from 2 Red Robins. I looked at the packaging and I couldn't find... Let me just close that blind completely, because otherwise we're going to get blinded by the light. I don't know whether these guys are distribute them for her, highlightcrafts.com. I don't know, but they're metal dies. I picked them up at the West Point show in September. And then these leaves from Tim Holtz. I need to shut the blind completely. Don't know, what a shame, got to shut the sun out. These are well known, 66 treble 59. Okay, so I've cut some of those. I've cut 3 of the smaller mushrooms. It's going to be one of them days. I can feel it already. This is the papers I cut them out of. I don't need those yet. This is the folder of amazingness that I got from my swap partner, Kipper. So I'm going to pop that to the side because Barbara and Louisa didn't use anything out of their December packs, so I'm not going to either. So yeah, I think it'll fit. I think it'll work, because the idea is I'm going to store everything in here. This has got a little bit bent. I've obviously not stored it very well, so I shall keep it flat from now on. Naughty gal. Right. I moved my trimmer. Where did I put it? Here. I'm so good at explaining stuff, aren't I? Not. Right, so each of these needs... let's go for a 1-inch flap, so I can get it in my folder, if that makes any sense. I'm worried that light is blocking your vision. Let me just get the blind right down. Yeah, I think we're all right there. I'll put the other light on as well. Right, okay. I'm going to sit down because my back is absolutely killing me. Oh, that's better. Yeah, so we're off. It's the first one. Yeah, interesting. As I say, I've never done this challenge before. What am I doing? I need an inch. Come on, Susan. How did I do that last one? Oh. Yeah, I've never done this challenge before, so whether I'll keep up with it, I just haven't got a clue, I'll be honest with you. So we'll give it a go, and hopefully I will keep up with it. Yeah, so that's that really. I realised how I did it now. There. Oh, it's sad. It really is. Okay. So what I envisage is this little hobbit hole. I don't know. I probably wouldn't do him very big. Not as big as he is on here. So I might look at their freebies and see if I can find a smaller one. So then I need to think that the last one is going to be a door. So let me do the door first, and then I can cut the other ones out. Kind of using that as a reference. I don't know, this probably isn't going to work, but we'll find out. So let's get him. I don't know. Right, let me think. Oh, so I've got to come out a bit. Yeah, right. So I need this quite not small, but I need it in the middle. And what I thought was that might be a bit too far over. Sorry, I don't know what you can see. Let me get you down a bit, and then yeah, you can't see the pencil line. Apologies for that, but it's here. But I think that's too far over, because what I'm thinking is in there. The door's not going to be very big if I do that. Right, so maybe I will put it here. A bit smaller. I get my eraser. We call them rubbers in the UK, but I know that's something totally different everywhere else in the world. So my eraser is coming out. If I can get into it. It's one of those kneadable ones. So, because I couldn't find my my other one. I've got a load somewhere, but do you think I can find them? No. Okay, so that needs to go. I think that needs to be slightly smaller. I'm going to have to do a very small Effy. Sorry, mate, you're not going to be very big. So I'm thinking about there. Have I got anything that's... No, you're not big enough. Sorry, just rapidly looking around my... Are you going to be big enough? Let me... Got a colour wheel here. It's a little bit big. Oh, flipping heck, why didn't I think of that before I put the balloon camera on? Right, let's just go freehand, why not? Yeah, so what kind of a door like that? It's like a big D, basically, because I can hinge it here, and then I can cut around there. Right, now, if I cut that now, I can then trace that onto the next bit, and then I know how much room I've got. I've never done this before, so sorry, I am thinking this through with you. So just to bear with. Well, welcome if you're new here, by the way. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. I do try my best with the videos. They're not always as pristine as others, but I do try my best, basically. I have learnt a little bit of video editing, so... Right. Okay. Okay. So, okay, that's going to be outdoor. So if I get the right size Effy in there, he can sit behind there. But again, I don't quite know what we're going to do with the doors at the moment, so... Right. Okie dokie. What I need is that shape transferred to the next page. I think this will work. About to find out. Yeah, why couldn't I think of the word hobbit? What is wrong with me? Right, so I need I want it quite woodlandy. I know you can't see this, I'm sorry. I don't want to do it in... I could do it in black. Let me... Right, let me... So this is the door. So I've just transferred that shape on there, because then this one that I'm going to cut now, it's not exactly accurate, but that's fine, is going to be the next bit up, if that makes sense. And that's got to be able to open. Right, okay. So I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to look kind of like a hillside. I want enough room. It can always come down. Yeah, so right, okay. So let's do the next one. Let me just get this on here. I'll cut that one out, and then we'll know exactly. God, that was clever. Well done. We'll know exactly. Okay, let me cut this one. I wonder if I can get in there with a pair of scissors. I had some here. I'm not brilliant with a knife. I'll give it a go. It doesn't have to look exactly like the line. I might end up painting this actually. In fact, it's not going to look anything like the line. But you'll see it in a second. And you can always take away. Can't add, you can always take away. Right, let's give this a quick whirl. Right, so that is going to sit there. That's going to go there. It's a bit like, Annie, if you're watching, it's a bit like what you did, basically. Yeah. But not exactly the same, obviously. Obvs-like. Okay, so... I trace this one. We're running out of room here anyway, so I might just freehand it. Do I want to keep that edge, or do I want to cut that off? I could do, well no, because you're going to see. I'm thinking, do I come down now and start cutting out more? No, I think I'll keep it. I want it to be fairly stable-ish. Yeah, I'm not going to draw the next line. I'm just gonna wing this one. I don't want to go off the edge. I think I want to keep the edge. I'm not sure. I can always cut it off. I've not, as I say, I've not done one of these before, so I kind of watched Annie's. I think I was sewing at the time, so I might have missed a crucial point. That's Annie Claxton. I'll put a link down below if you want somebody else fun to go and watch. Oh yeah, okay, that works. Because I also cut out a load of greenery, flowers. Well, so I've got the mushrooms, and I've got some ferns over here as well. These little ferns. So yeah, right. I think I might paint it actually. So there might be a bit of speeding up in this one, I'm afraid. But you don't need to sit and watch me paint 3 pieces of cardboard. I mean, you know, who does need to do that? So, yeah, so these are going to be all my bits and bobs to put on there. So the mushrooms, I also want to, I might just colour these by pen. But I thought he's going to be he's going to be a bit big. Okay, we might not get to use that one. But we will the little ones. I can always cut some more because I have got the dies. Yeah, the door's a pain, but too late now. That's it. This is that size. Right, let me pause you. I'll get some paints ready and we'll paint it. But I will fast forward that, I think, because otherwise that will be a little bit boring. Back in a second. Right, instead of paint, I've got my Distress Oxides out. I'm not a lover of these things. I picked them up cheap at a car boot. So in case you're new here, you haven't heard my tales of woe about these things. So I thought I'd just give those a go. I've done a bit of an impromptu splatter box here, so yeah, I'm not a lover of these things, but anyway. So I think I'm going to start with the lightest. I've got a couple of greens. Well, I've got 3 greens actually. I've got peeled paint, mowed lawn, and twisted citron. That's quite yellow, that one, but so we won't. Right, we'll put that on first, and then I've got the fired brick and a vintage photo. No idea. Let's see what it looks like, shall we? This is where it goes everywhere because I am messy with this stuff. You're not going to see much on that one. Let me take that out of the way. It's an attempt to try and cover things. I need to get a splatter box. Right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Give up. I'm not worried about completely obliterating the brown card background. So, if some of that shows through, that's fine. That's fine by me. Okay, so that's the lightest one. I'm going to put some of this. It's a bit blue, this one, but that's all right. I don't think you can see much when you're up there, really, but right, let's get this one on. This is the peeled paint. This is a nice mossy green. So I'm thinking I hate these things. Have I told you? Oh, never. I've got to stop going on about it. Stop going on about it, Susan. Right, I'm going to go in with the fired brick now. I'm going to lay them all down flat and hit them with the heat gun. Ooh, that was a bit red. See, this is the problem. This is why I have a problem with them. They just sort of like, it's all or nothing with the spraying. See what I mean? They drive me insane. And I'm vigilant about wiping them every time. Come on. Fine. Okay, I don't mind it being quite green actually. So that's fine. Right. Okay. You can go back in the drawer that never gets opened because we're not friends, are we? Okay, I'm going to dry these. I'm covered. Oh. I'll dry them flat. I'll get them so that you can. Oh, you can see them actually. Sorry. Okay. Ooh. Don't think I need to waste that, do you? What can I put on there? I'll find some stuff to put on there. Right. Okay. Let me just hit these with the heat gun and then we can carry on. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right. I don't know why it's gone fuzzy. You gonna? Oh, thank you. Right. Yeah. So it's all dry. It's very flat. I'm going to do some stamping because I want to stamp some foliage. So I've picked out some leaves. I don't know what they are. I've literally just taken out of my stamp book storage thing. Yeah. Now then, let me think, because you're not going to see an awful lot of this one. So maybe I'll just do some round here because I have got the paper ones to put in as well. So maybe I'll just concentrate maybe on the outer ones. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I might do some in there actually. Because what else are you going to see? Let me just pile these back up again. Yeah, so maybe I've got a long thin one here. Maybe some of those up there, just to bring in a bit of foliage. Okay, this one, I think I'll put all the paper ones in between that layer and this one. Right, so we'll just do these two. All this faff. Never mind, it's what it's about. It's what it's about, Susan. Stop moaning. So I've got out a copper embossing powder and a green verdigris one. I don't think that's going to show up. I don't think the copper really is going to show up, but we're going to try it anyway. I like this. It's the Stampender's clear embossing ink. I'm not very good with a pad. I don't know why. It's just me. I don't know. Right, let's do this one first. I'm not looking for pristine here. I really am not. I just, yeah, I'm not. Maybe one here. I didn't get a bit of paper. It stays wet for quite a while, so I'm not going to rush. Let's try the green, see if it shows up. I don't think it will, but you don't know until you try. I don't know what make this is because I very cleverly decanted all of my embossing powders into those little tubs, and I don't know what they are now. I don't even know what make they are. Is there anything else? You going to melt? Or are you just going to sit there? I can't even remember if this is one that goes shiny, I'll be honest with you. Might do. Should do. Yeah, there it goes. I think that's melted. Yeah, it is. I can see it now. It's a weird one because it's a verdigris and it's all, you know, it's all different greens basically. So, okay, it's gone a bit wonky donkey, but that's fine. We'll put it in a book. Okay, cool. Yeah, they show up all right. I've got a smaller one here. Maybe I could do some. Does it need any more? Might do. I could do them because you're not going to see beyond there. So yeah, if I do a load coming down here. Right. Okay. I've got this big one, but I think that's going to be too big. Right, I'll put that one away. Let's just do some coming down. We'll try the copper. Let's see what that looks like. It's been a while since I used it. Right, I don't want it on the door. There's probably enough on there to do a couple, but I'm just going to do that. So I'm not going to do the green again. I think we'll do copper. Ooh, copper now. These are so old, I'm not really precious about them at all. You can probably tell. If they spill, they spill. This I got for 20p, so I'm really not fussed about this one. I'll keep them as long as. I don't do an awful lot of stamping. So, I'm just wondering about doing the door actually. Might find something else for the door. Let's see what this looks like. Again, I don't know how old this stuff is. Does it go out of date? I don't know. It's starting to go now. Yowza, that's hot. Okie doke. It's getting there. I think that might be enough because it's going to have all the paper ones on the next one. Yeah, with the paper ones coming up there. I'll see what I can find for the door. I've got a nice sort of wood grainy. We could do like a wood grainy. I wonder what I can do it with. I don't think I've got a stamp that does wood grain. I wonder if I draw it on. Oh, hang on, experiment time. Let's see if there's there. This could mess it up, but we'll have to cover it if it does. I need to be able to just get to that bit. How can I get there? Bit of paper in between. Daft bat. Right. What I'm thinking is, looking at the width of that, it might look like a plank of wood. Might work, might not. Let's have a look at my colours. What are you? You're a sparkly black. I don't want you. You look like silver. Oh, there's a dark brown there. I don't know if that's a copper. Looks like the same thing. Yeah, I don't know what possessed me when I did that, when I changed them all into those little tubs. I don't know. It's a moment of madness. Might not have worked. See what it looks like when it's heated. Might be right. Right, I'm getting there in a pickle. Wish I could keep my desk nice and tidy like Barbara does. It's never going to happen, Susan, so why do you even think about it? Oh, moved me bin as well, which is totally confusing me. Oh, we're going to have a bit of green going there, but never mind. Come on, move. Try not to heat the green at the same time, but I think it's going to be like Mission Impossible. Okay, it's gold, but that's fine. Teaches me a lesson not to decant your... Crikey, that went quick. And don't decant your stuff into things that you don't put the colours on. But that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, that'd be fine. Right, it's going to stick on the greenery now. I'm going to pause. I'm just going to tidy up too. Right, okay. Let's get these flowers and things on. I didn't tidy up that well, did I? No. Right, so I think the next layer I'm just going to stick down flat. What are you seeing? Let me move you down a little bit. It's gone a little bit shiny, the door, but I think that's okay. I think I'm going to let myself off with that one. I think it'll be fine. And once I've stuck all the oh, you weren't upside down, were you? You going to work? No, of course you're not. Once I've stuck all the greenery in that one and mushrooms, hopefully it'll look good. Where's my little glue? Is that you? Yes. Do I want to use you? Probably not, actually. Sorry, I'll get myself organised in a second. Right. I'm not going to go too close in case I do decide to stuff some flowers up there, but definitely want to get the outside edge, as it were. Let's have a paper wipe. Once this has had a bit of time under a book and it's all nice and flat, it'll be fine. At the moment, it's just being a little bit naughty. No, don't tell me those cards weren't the same size. They bloody well want to be. I need them to be. Let's move you out of the way. I'm getting on my pip. Right. Okay, so in this one, it's a bit blah, isn't it? It's a bit blah. I don't know. So if I these around underneath and just have them poking out. Yeah. So I'm going to make a collection on the back, if you like. I will stick that better when I'm off screen. Let's do it with art glitter glue. Take the pin out, Susan, does help. Autumnal colours because it is December. Remember, it's December. That might be too much if I stick that there, because is it going to interfere with the door? Yes. So the max I can go is there. Sorry, I'm trying to show and stay on screen for you. Okay. So again, that'll work there. Maybe we'll glue it this way. It doesn't need a lot of glue. It's only paper. They're Jumbo gel prints actually. So okay, this might be easier doing it this way actually. Are you in the way now? You are, aren't you? Okay, so you can have a curly edge, seeing as you're being a pain. Right, okay, that's quite nice actually. Right, what else do we want? We definitely need a mushroom, but it's getting one that fits. You could come over a little bit. I've got the bendy bit there. That's not going to matter actually. No, because it's going to get holes there. Oh, so actually we could come over a bit. Right, okie dokie. We need to colour these in though. Can't be having just plain brown. They always look a bit weird, these mushrooms, but they're quite nice. I don't know. I'm fussing too much, I know I am, so you didn't go in there. You go in there. Those are just a really cheap water pens. Aqua markers, water-based ink, dead cheap, but good. They're fine. Where do I need to stick you? Literally there down. Yeah, they're really cheap pens actually, but they're fine. They're good enough for what I do with them. So right, let's get some more of these. I love these. They come. The paper that I tea dyed on had spots on it, so I think they look really cool as leaves. Let me big stretch to the floor. Hold those together so that I can get this right. I need to get comfortable because I'm not comfy. Okay. Don't think I'm going to get any more of these big leaves on here. I could put one there actually. I do love those ones. That's those Ranger ones. Yeah, I know it's covering up the bits underneath, but that's the whole idea. It's all about the layering. I do like that up there, so it's going up there. Yeah, it's layers. I like layers. I'm not going to stick the whole thing. Seriously. Okay. Oh, where did you come from? Did I spill you? I must have done. Okay, right, next. So I think what I need is some more sort of coming from the outside down. This was the same spotty paper. So what I might do, let me get that pin in there as this is going to dry up on me. I might draw, keep that out for the mushrooms. Let's put in some branches or something coming down. Not that you can see that at all. It's probably the same colour as the I'm having fun here, in case you haven't guessed. That kind of melds in, that one, doesn't it? Let's get this lighter one. Not that ferns would grow up like that. Shouldn't have put those there really, but maybe I have these coming down here a bit more. I'm going to put these leaves on. Right, overthinking as usual, so let's just put them on. Doesn't matter if you can't see the green underneath, it's fine. I've got two sides to choose from. I've got like a really pale side. I think that side looks quite nice. All I want to do is get my tweezers, because then I can hover, decide and stick. Let's put you there. I can't remember what I tea dyed this paper on top of to get these spotty things, but I like them. I like them a lot. I think it might have been a tablecloth that I've got downstairs actually. It might have been, I don't know, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's put some down here like they're fallen leaves. Must remember to, I've got to stick that to there. Don't let me forget, okay? I wonder if he's going to like his little home. Do you think he will, little Effy? Do I need another mushroom? Might do actually. Put a smaller one there. Turn that way and have that there. I really want to get that big one on because I love that the way that went there, but it's too big. Yeah, it's definitely too big. Right, these are a real pain. This is a lovely punch. It's by Leonie M. She's an Australian punchcraft teacher, but I literally have to put it on the floor and stand on it. That's how tough that one is to punch out. So I don't use it that often, but I love it. It's such a delicate little flower or ferny punch thing. Sorry, I'm not concentrating on my words. I'll speed some of this up, I think. Well, you probably would have already been sped up, but because I think it might be a long one otherwise. The mushroom's just fallen on the floor. Let's put you up there, I think. It's going to be a nightmare trying to stick this together now because some of it's stuck, some of it isn't. Wally. Okay. Got this other one as well. That's another Leonie M one, and another one that I literally have to stand on. Oh, I think I'm going to go the green side. But again, it's really pretty. I could only do 3 because it really hurt my foot. Right, just a few more and then I'm going to call it quits, because I think I'm in danger of overdoing this, quite frankly. It's only a door. It's only meant to be a door anyway. But I really did see him in a hobbity type house, so what's this, tweezers? Yeah, then that's why I'm kind of stuck with it really. That's going to go there because I like it. There's a lot going on over there, isn't there? There's not a lot going over here. Let's put you there. I'm just going to leave it floating. That's fine. It doesn't have to be real life, does it? Okay. Oh, and I also punched out some tiny little dragonflies, you know, in homage to Barbara. There you go, Barbara. Some little tiny dragonflies. Let's put one there. I didn't have anything. I don't know what Louisa's Patronus is, what animal she well, associates with. I don't know. I don't know what the words are. I don't know why I'm speaking. Well, yeah, it's all right. Okay, let's get this stuck. Because like I say, I've got half of it stuck with the leaves and things. And I can always squeeze more in if I want to. I don't know why I bothered to paint it all, because looking at that, most of it's covered. But it gets a bit of colour and a bit of depth. I'm going to put this under a very heavy book and squish it until the 31st of December. I just have to remember that I've done it. I'm sure I will. Okay. And I'm going to go on Barbara and Louisa's Ko-fi and see if there's a small version of Effy. I think there is. Will I print it? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to let you go because I've probably kept you forever, nearly an hour. Well, I kind of like it. And the whole idea is that I can punch holes, and I've probably put those exactly where I need to put my holes. And then I can... oh no, that's fine. Right next to the mushroom, right next to there. And then that can sit in my book. And then, as I say, if I can find a small Effy, I'll find him and put him in there. I like the gold. I'm liking that. But I'm now going to go and squish this until it's needed. And, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed that anyway. It was fun, wasn't it? See you on the next one. Bye.